Ice anglers might be happy to hear an extended blast of bitter Arctic air is headed this way.
It's about time, but it can be dangerous. Northern News Now's Madison Green shares how to protect yourself and family amid dangerous wind chills.
Business booms as the cold comes.
Businesses have to make money and people have to be able to get out of their homes. Basically, we just have to keep the city operable.
As temperatures drop, CEO of CHS Superior Landscaping, Cole Sickinator, says employees must rise to the occasion. Just because it's cold out doesn't mean they can call out of work for the day.
I understand the concept and the factors involved in it. Layering up, we keep hand warmers and toe warmers in all of our trucks. You have to be prepared for the weather.
So whether it's for your job or just for fun, make sure you layer up and cover as much skin as possible before you go outside and brave the cold.
Anybody who's ready can go outside and have fun in low temperatures with wind chill. Some people need to be more careful than others. Children, elderly, people with medical illnesses, and anybody who is under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
Dr. Todd Struckman with St. Luke's says if you do not plan ahead, 2 different cold injuries could happen.
Hypothermia meaning when your total body temperature goes low, and the main signs of those are confusion and sleepiness. And then soft tissue injury from cold, like frostbite. And that's skin that becomes stiff, hard, and has no pain.
The only solution, Dr. Struckman says, is getting warm. But his best advice is being prepared, something Sickinator makes sure his crews do.
Even in the summertime, we work outside, so it's kind of just adapting to the conditions. It's a part of this line of work.
In Duluth, Madison Green, Northern News Now.
And here's your annual reminder to bring your pets inside at night during this bitter cold snap.